朋友，快来这里，来到中文的天地，听故事，玩游戏，快快乐乐的学习。我们一起来努力，汉字变得好容易。在这里，我和你，边玩边学，笑嘻嘻。学习中文，好有趣。
小朋友，你们好 ！Welcome back to Little Chinese Learners. 我是 Cindy 老师。Before we dive into our lesson of the day, let's do a quick review. How do you say hello in Chinese? That's right. 你好，你好。How do you ask for someone's name in Chinese? Perfect. 你叫什么名字？你叫什么名字？ How do you respond to that question? 我是 Cindy. Or we can say 我叫 Cindy. Fantastic. Let's drop these words into our learning jar.
你叫什么名字？
你叫什么名字
？Wow, our pile of Chinese is quickly building. If we want to keep track of how many words we know, we better learn to count in Mandarin. Let's learn to count from 1 to 5. For each number, I will repeat it twice, and then you try it. Ready? Let's go. 一 二 三 四 五 Great! Let's try counting from 1 to 5. 一二三四五一二三四五 Now you try it. You did it! 你真棒! Let's see if our animal friends can count too.
大家好，我是猫头鹰老师。今天我们来数一数。1、2、3、4、5，我们来数一数，班上有几位同学？1号是小老鼠，2号是小牛，3号是小虎，4号是小兔 5号是小龙。我们班上有5位同学。同学们，叫到你的数字时，请你挥挥你的旗子。3、1、5、2、4、1、5、5、3、2、4、3、5。我们班上的5位同学真棒！森林小学放学了。
1、2、3、4、5. It's great that we can count from 1 to 5. To help us remember them better, let's learn to write these numbers. The character for E is just one line, and we write it from left to right. Now you try it. When you say E, your mouth is a flat line that looks just like E. The next number, comes with 2 lines, a shorter line on top and a longer one below. We start with the top one from left to right, 左到右. Then we draw a longer line on the bottom, again from left to right, 左到右. Now you try it. Now that you can write E and can you guess how san should be written? Let's check it out. To write san, we start from the top line and go from left to right, 左到右. Next, we write the second line, which is a little shorter than the top line, again from 左到右. We finish with the last line, and that's the longest one, again from 左到右. Now you try it. That's how we write 1、2、3. I know you're thinking that the next number, 4, is probably just 4 lines. But if we keep adding lines to our numbers, we will be drawing and counting lines all day long. Instead, 4 looks a bit like a mouth with 2 big teeth. To help us write it, it's time for another Mandarin secret. The hint of this secret is a box? Chinese characters are meant to fit neatly inside a square box. This is because the Chinese people believe in balance and harmony. Having the characters fit inside a box also makes them much easier to read. To write 四, we draw the box first, but don't close it. Remember, once we close the box, we cannot add things inside. Next, we add the teeth, one on the left and another one on the right. After that, we can close the box, again with the line from left to right, 左到右. Now you try it. Great! What number comes after 四? 一二三四五. Let's write it. We start with the top line, followed with a vertical line that leans slightly to the left. Then we draw a line in the middle that curls downward like a tail. We finish with a bottom line going from 左到右. And that's it. Now you try it. If this seems hard, 没关系, it's okay. Practice makes perfect, so the more we write, the easier this will become. For the first part of today's homework, take these worksheets, use your favorite colors to trace each number, and then, when you're feeling confident, you can write the character on your own. For the second part of today's homework, we've got a story with some runaway words. The pictures are there, but some of the words are missing, so I don't know what they're saying anymore. Please cut out the Chinese words on the bottom and paste them into the right space so that we can read the story again. You will need scissors, glue, and crayons to color the picture. I can't wait to see your homework. Until next time, 再见!